taking pride of place in the showroom is the creme de la creme of French motoring. Built by Faisal, some say Faisal Vega. It's a 1961 HK 500. Of course, Derek calls it a Vega.
We got this here Faisal Vega. Admired them for years. Probably only the third one I've seen. Obviously, we all know they're a fantastic quality car, but this particular car is in nice condition. It's had a hell of a paint job. Interior, if it's been replaced, it's a long time ago, so it's nicely mellowed. The quality, I mean, it's undeniable, isn't it? It's Aston Martin, isn't it, really? So I love the car. I think the dashboard's to die for. You can see if we can get in it. But yeah, look at that, fantastic. Ah, it's beautiful. It's an aeroplane. It's a cockpit. As close as you're going to get, I think, to a Boeing 707 or something, and I just love it. You can keep your Cosworths and stuff like that, you know, you lads out there. I know you like them and that, but, you know, you're Philistines, really, all of you. You know, it's still a Dagenham dustbin. And when you get cars like this, I mean, just oozes quality. It's all the finer points and the finishing and what have you that you really should appreciate. I have heard of them in recent years up towards that 140,000. So if it's guided at 90 to 100, then I would think it's worth it. When you think a nice DB6 now is 250, 90 to 100 on this is, I suppose, about right. But I like rounded panels, and there's an XK120 there that is just timeless. It's just wonderful looking thing. I'm not over keen on square cars. And this is just a little too square for me. But like I say, the condition, the presentation, the desirability of it is, yeah, fantastic. And I'm sure there's an awful lot of collectors out there who would just love to put it in their stable of cars. But not quite for me. It's a lovely car now, ladies and gentlemen. 1961 Faisal Vega HK 500. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful car. Absolutely stunning. Wherever you look, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not very familiar with them. I've only ever seen one or two other examples close up, but by crumbs, you can't help but admire them. They're absolutely stunning. Anyway, biz with me, interest here with me. Interest with me, might have get straight on. We got interest here that is, to be honest, it's way below the reserve, but it's an offer. So there's no point in doing anything but start with that, because we have no others, unless we've got something coming through on the internet. Anything on the internet yet, Will?
Not yet, no.
Well, I've got 75,000. 75,000 here with me. 75,000 I've got. Way off of reserve, I know, but you know, one bid's better than a load of lookers, as we know. 75,000 I've got. 75 I'm going to submit. There we go, provisional. Thank you.
The seller accepted the offer at 15,000 under his reserve. And this very rare car, the favourite of many 60s icons, is off to Hampshire.
Faisal Vega. Well, some people call it a Faisal Vega. It's HK 500, 1961. It's a gorgeous car. It's stunning. I mean, who would have thought the French could produce something that's that amazing? It was like a little schoolboy when you get your first little toy that you always wanted or something like that. It was amazing. Who would not want it?
In Hampshire, a beast of a French fancy is emerging from a long off-road hibernation. It's taking pride of place in a rather bijou storage facility.
This had 390 horsepower, didn't it?
They can do 140 easy.
Yeah, amazing.
I don't think you'd want to do 140 in that.
No, I think you'd have to be Stirling Moss and have a bit of a...
Yeah, and no seatbelts.
New owner Mark Foster couldn't be happier with his £75,000 impulse buy.
In August, I was sat at the villa in south of France in the pool, drinking beer, hot summer's day. I'd had an email from Matthewson saying, oh, the latest auction starts tomorrow. And I looked through it and I said, oh, look, there's a Faisal Vega. I always wanted a Faisal Vega. So I thought, oh, I might have a cheeky little bid there. And then the next day, the auction had finished and it was still at 75,000, which was my initial bid. And I thought, no, I couldn't have won it for 75 grand. That's just stupid, because I was prepared to pay 150 for it. And a little later on that day, I had a phone call from Paul saying, you were the only bidder. Do you still want it? And I thought, yes. The sellers in 2014, they paid £210,000 for the car. We still got the original invoice. I mean, I paid, what, 80? 80,100 with the fee. OK, we've spent a lot of money and it's cost probably 30,000 to get the work done, but you know, it's worth it. The car selling at auction at the moment for 210, 220, 250. There's a scrap one going at the moment. Starting bid is 55, so 75 for that. It's a great purchase.
Much of the work's been done by Mark's friend, Steve.
The good thing about it is the dash. You'd think it was wood. It's actually painted metal.
Got no scratches or dinks on it.
Is it really?
Yeah. The strange thing I find about it is the push-button auto. Well, this is your gear change. Rather than like a modern car, you have your shifter in the centre. It was a bit of a head-scratcher.
Doesn't that sound good?
It's quite loud, isn't it?
It's very loud. This is where he blows the engine up.
That's it.
It's an awesome sound, and I love. Did you notice at the back where the exhaust pipe comes out of the bumper? It's quite a cool styling thing. When my daughter saw it, she said, "When you die," she said, "I want that car." Okay. Yeah, well, I said, "You're planning for something to happen now, then?" She said, "No." But yeah, no, it's a keeper, I think.